Eyewitness News is looking out for your health and your family.
ABC News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Ashton is here with us live now. Dr. Anthony Fauci recommended mandating vaccines for school children once they are approved. So what do you think about that idea?
Well, first of all, Dr. Fauci and the other top public health officials and infectious disease specialists in this country are looking at data and analyzing that data in real time. And they're in communication with the country's top pediatricians as well as school administrators. So there are a lot of smart people working on kind of protocols and guidelines to try to keep not only the pediatric population safe this academic year, but the staff and faculty and teachers and adults that those students interact with. When you talk about mandating vaccines against an infectious disease in the pediatric age group, we have to remember there is a precedent for that. Children are required to have their regular childhood immunizations in order to go to school. That's been the case for decades. So I think right now this is obviously an emotionally charged issue, and there are people who are concerned not only for the health of these children but the health of people around them, and we're definitely in uncharted territory where that's considered because we're learning about this virus literally day by day.
Well, doctor, we're seeing local colleges, we're surrounded by them here in the Triangle, report hundreds of cases. Should the community be concerned about spread?
Well, I'm the mother of a college student myself, and so I'm watching in the exact same way what's going on with my daughter as she's gone back to college this year. And I think that the same thing applies in the college or university academic setting. There's bubbles of protection that should be put around these campuses and the people on them and who interact with them. And I think that there are a lot of smart people working on that. So whether it's surveillance testing or wastewater surveillance to detect spikes in coronavirus activity, or mandating vaccination where my daughter goes to school, everyone is required to be vaccinated, period. Or a combination of those things. This is something that we have to learn to respond to this virus and surges and ups and downs and remain flexible and adaptable.
All right, well, Dr. Jen, one final question. With the current surge in cases, are there any activities families should avoid doing for the time being?
Well, I think if people are unvaccinated, they should absolutely take these common steps that are just, precautionary to avoid exposure as much as possible with masking and distancing and avoiding densely congregated or crowded settings, especially if rates of transmission are high in your area, which they are in the majority of the country right now. And understand that no vaccine is 100% effective. And if the worst case scenario happens to you, you want to be able to say you've done everything possible to protect yourself and those around you.
All right, ABC News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Ashton, thank you so much for joining us.